Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Alrighty, it's an awful day. I'm gonna get out my cup of sunshine and we'll get rid of this rain. We'll still go and see him though, just in case he has something that I want to buy. Let's see. Okay. So I shouldn't need to check my farm again until the new season. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and chop down all that palm wood. And we're just gonna have a general around the farm type of day around the world. Because I think I need to do a little bit of grind, you know? I've been playing with that train station, and so I have a pretty good idea of how I want it to go. I've just got to put it all together. So but I've definitely been running low on palm wood, so I need to stop avoiding it and just get on with it. Okay. I've got to collect my fruit from the orchard as well. So that's on the list for today. Dick. Okay. Okie doke. Oops. So I just got the call today that I've got the job. So by the time this video comes out, I will be actually working. So, I'm gonna be. Oh well, I can't really say that. Because by the time you see this, will be done. But my streaming schedule is going to basically grind to a halt. I will be doing my Sunday streams every week, but I will only be doing. I'll be doing a stream on Saturday, but it'll be every fortnight. So it'll be like, you'll have to just keep an eye on the Discord and YouTube and everything. Because I'll announce it there on the weeks that I'm having it. And that's just because I have to do housework and stuff on the other weekend. Oh, okay. Oh, we'll just add another one. Shh. No one will notice. So yeah. That's exciting news. So I don't start for a week because I missed their induction this week. So I have to start next week. But I'm very happy about that. But it will divide my attention a bit from the channel. The videos will go up as normal. That's not going to be an issue. It's just the streaming that's going to have to be switched up and pared down. Because I just can't be like getting up at 7 AM to stream for a couple of hours and then go to work for 8 hours, and it's just not going to happen. And I don't want to commit to that because I know I can't maintain that. So, yeah. I will stream, it just won't be during the week, unfortunately. Oh, that's not where I need to go. Oh. Pfft. So that's exciting for me. And I'm pretty pleased because it was the position I wanted. It's really good hours. And it's a fairly, what would you say? Oh. Okay. Fairly secure job. Which makes me happy. I like my jobs being secure. And it just, most importantly, means a double income in our household again. So we haven't had a double income in over a year. So it's gonna be nice. We're planning on buckling down and paying off our home loan. So, because that's just one less debt we have to worry about. We've been really focusing on paying off debt as of this year. Now, we have been trying to do that for like our entire marriage, but we've really committed to it this time. So, we've already paid off one debt. So, yay! And Connor's working on his credit card. And, oh, actually, we paid off 3. Because Connor's paid off 2 credit cards, and he's working on his final one, I'm pretty sure. And I've paid off one of my debts. And then our only other debt we'll have is the home loan, which we should be able to have it paid off in 2 years. So I'm pretty happy with that. The idea of being debt-free by the age of 40 seems like a really good idea to me. Because you just never know. And it'll just make everything so much easier. More of our money will go into our pockets, you know? Like the money we earn. So, that's our goal. And honestly, we're going to save so much money on interest on the home loan. Never mind like all the other smaller debts. So, it's always a good idea. We actually, Connor and I watch Financial Audit with Caleb Hammer, and that's a really good. It makes you feel really good about yourself, honestly. Some of the people on there are just like, what? Like because it's in American dollars, so we always have to, what do you call it? Check the exchange rate and see how much that would be in Australian dollars. And most of the times we get so mad, we're like, they earn how much? And they're in debt? What the heck? Because, like, why not? We scrape by on one wage, but, like, these people are working, like, both people are working and, like, they're earning, I think there was one where he was earning, like, 400,000 a year or something. No, I think that was too much. But, like, he was earning, like, 20,000 a month. And it's like, how? I don't know why I kept going. I got distracted. Yeah, we just were like, what? How are you in debt at all? Because we exist on about 4,000 a month, you know? On one income. And it's just like that type of money is like unfathomable for us. And that was just one half of the couple. Oh dear. But yeah. We don't want to be broke all the time. So we're like, we're gonna get our act together. And that'll definitely be enough wood next time. Okay. 219. I wish it was more, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's not really, we don't really want to be stressed about money the way we are. I said I can't live like this anymore because we can't afford to do anything. Anything happens, it's a big problem, and you know. I said I can't live like this anymore. We need to really get our act together, especially since we're trying to have babies. It's the last thing I want to do is stress about money when we have children. So, yeah. Minchuk. I'm supposed to be going to see... What's his face? We'll get all the... Get the fruit on, and then I'll worry about going to see him. Oh, that's not it. This way. Get those on. Pick up this. But that's like our primary reason for me going back to work, because we just want to get better at handling our finances. We don't want to be struggling into retirement, you know? And on the small amount of superannuation I have, it's not going to be enough, you know, with a couple. And like, to be honest, Connor's been struggling too much with juggling the finances. Like, I manage the budget, but he makes all the money, and I feel bad. He says he's fine, but like, he also makes hints about a second income. So, I'm guessing he wants me to go back to work. That's fine though. I like working. I don't know why I've stopped myself from doing it so much. I think because in my head, I don't really like putting up with people's nonsense. And I've had the opportunity to just quit when it all gets too much. Dealing with people, you know? And I think that's my problem. Connor should just shut his trap and say, no, stay in your job, you have to work. He says, no baby, you can quit. That's the problem. He's too easygoing, that's what it is. He just says, I just want you to be happy. If you're not happy at work, then don't be at work. That's why I said to him, I don't really just want to go for any job. I want to go for a job that I'll stay in. Oh, hello. I didn't even know you were there. So, yeah. I'll still be here, but it just won't be as active in the streaming. Although I have been pretty all over the place recently at the time of recording. I just... because every single time something happens on one of the days that I'm streaming, either I've got an appointment or I get sick or something. That always happens on the weekend for some reason. I get too ill to... Sorry. I am doing better today, but the the cough is aggravating. Just realized I should probably pick some cherries in case I use them for decorations. But this job I'm looking forward to going to work in. It has a certain amount of autonomy, which I think might help. I like knowing what I'm doing and then just going off and doing it. I don't like having to like report to people, if that makes sense. And like always be... I don't know. But this job should be good for that. I think our biggest stressor is the political aspect, which we can't change, so we kind of just have to ride it out. But on top of that, we got the cash rate going up, plus, you know, fuel right now. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, the war in Iran will be over. That would be really good. You know what I mean? Like, everything's just so expensive right now. And to not really have to worry about it, that would be great. And if we don't have a home loan, we don't have to worry about the cash rate going up. At least by the time I start working, I'll be over this cold. That's a good thing. Because I'd hate to get the other person sick that's training me. But yeah, my crops are going to be ready in either like 3 or 4 days. So that's, you know, near the end of the season, so I can't really replant them. So I'm just going to kind of ignore my crops for now. Can you stop? Yeah, the RBA keeps putting the rates up, the cash rate, and like they just make up reasons. As a home buyer, that's what it feels like. I understand that that's their whole job, but like, oh my gosh, please stop. And like, it's not even completely their fault either, because the government just keeps spending money. Like, Australia's up to $1 trillion deficit. Like, that's ridiculous. There's nothing that the Australian people can do, but for some reason, they keep doing that with the cash rate, raising it and raising it. And we had the last guy who was running the RBA. He was hated because he just kept raising it every month. He did it like 11 months in a row, and just telling us to get roommates and stuff. It was just stupid. Oh, you just need to rent out all your rooms. You know, if you have a spare room, you just need to get a roommate. I'm like, you know, I bought a house so I don't have to have that, right? I was like, how dare you? Telling me that I need to, and like, meanwhile, these people own $1 million properties plus investment properties and everything. I was like, stuff you, dude, stuff you. And he's, yeah, because, you know what I mean, like, they're just profiting off all this nonsense. And and so then he got booted out, and the one who took over, if you're Australian, you probably know this, but the one who took over from him, she like kept it on hold for a good 4 or 5 meetings, and so we're like, yay, and then inflation just didn't go down because our government refuses to stop spending. Like, and I'm not even gonna go into all that nonsense. But like, so they've just had to start raising it, and then the war in Iran has happened, and guess what? Fuel prices have gone through the roof, and so they're like, oh, gotta raise it again. They've already raised it twice. Should I buy this? What's this? How much is this? Ooh. It is kind of hard to get, and I have money. Ooh, he's got the pocket watch again. That's evil. Okay. Let's put a teleporter over here. Then we'll call tower. Like, it's all just factors. Like, they keep saying, oh, well, Australians are paying so much more in rent, and they're paying... Inflation is through the roof because they're paying so much in the grocery bill each week, and they're paying so much in rent and fuel. And it's like, none of that is something we can deal with. You know what I mean? We can't fix that. Bloody Coles and Woolworths are the ones who can fix that nonsense. But no, they keep doing investigations on the two supermarkets and like, oh look, they're price gouging. That's so bad. We're not going to do anything about it though. Or they fine them like hundreds of thousands, which does nothing to a corporation that makes like 40 billion in profits a year. I always like, no, I don't want to say laugh. Where's my, because I don't laugh. I kind of like scoff because they had to report their earnings each, like, quarter or whatever you want to say. And I just scoff when they're like, we made record profits. They don't raise their workers' pay. They don't lower their prices. They go, oh, inflation, we have to raise it. Oh my gosh, inflation. You know what I mean? Like, so I hate the minute they start talking about inflation, because all of the companies just go, oh, we can raise all our prices. It's fine, because inflation. It's just like one massive excuse. And that bugs me, because like, they seem to think that Australians are wealthy, and it's just not true. Oh, I already had... Okay. Like, I'm sure there are a certain amount of us that are wealthy, but the people in the cities who earn the big bucks, they're buying, you know, $2 million homes when they're earning like 300,000. It's like, are you stupid? But like, you have to live there, where your work is. And then of course, where I live, which is really rural, there's nothing around. It's like 3 hours to Brisbane, 2 hours to another major city, and I think 2 hours in the other direction to the other major city near us. Oh, city, I don't know. And did I check this? And yeah, so there's nothing around. There are no events on. Like nothing. There's nothing going on here. And it's not even an exaggeration. I'm dead serious. Then we have a speedway once a month or something. And like, if you don't like cars, you don't like cars. That's why whenever like a performing artist comes to our town, it sells out, because people are just so bored out of their mind that they want to see, just want something to do. So we always have lots of artists come. Actually, I'll buy the jacaranda because it sells out, and we're so small, so it's kind of nice when they come, but also it's like, what are you doing here? What's she buying? Oh, watermelons. Oh, should I? think I got like 200. Watermelons. Bean fruit. Yeah, no. Sell 250. Gonna go and harvest. So they'll grow some more. I'm just gonna dump these in the ground for a second. But like, the point I was making with that is the housing prices here have like tripled and quadrupled. So my house was worth 100 and something thousand. It's now worth 400 and something thousand. Which just like, what? And like, if I was gonna sell, it'd be a really good time to sell. But the other side of that is that I couldn't buy another house, you know what I mean? Because if I'm gonna buy another house, I want an improvement on the current house I have. And once I pay off the loan, then I would only have, 300,000. And to go into another house, I need another 200 to 300,000 on top of it. So, you know what I mean? And so, effectively, I'm selling this house at a profit, but I'm going into an even larger home loan, which just seems stupid. So, we're just gonna stay here. Alright, let's... Oh, wait. Oh, I missed her. I was too busy yapping. That's okay. That's why I made the point there. The teleport point. Oh, well. We'll put this away. Just turn that off. So like, as much as it seems like a plus, it's really not for us. Because we don't want to go into that much of a debt. I think it's sunny, isn't it? Yeah, sunny, because I used the thingamajig. Thingamajig! Still don't know what to put here. I don't even know if I want to keep this. Kind of wondering if I should attach some land over there. I don't know. There's so much of this world that I haven't fixed because I just haven't really gotten an idea. And I don't like touching things unless I have an idea of what I'm doing, because otherwise you end up making double work for yourself. But yeah, and that's so that was the point I was getting to. It's just a bit ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I forgot I was... I'll take you over here. It's... I don't even know what I was saying anymore now. I have no idea what I was saying. So this is what I've done. So I've changed up the platform, because what I'm going to do is going to have stairs come down here, and then there's going to be a path leading towards this bridge. And same on the other side, obviously, because I want it to mirror. And then these are jacaranda trees. This is going to be a little... But I was going to put a, one of those big fountains in the middle there, and I forgot to make it. Yeah, I forgot to make it. I think I went over here to pick up the sprinkler I needed, and I got lost in what I was doing. Oh, that's right, I was gonna check if I had one already. Oh, I do. Okay. Nice. I'll take... Oh, okay. We'll take these as well, just in case I don't like them. But, yeah, so it's kind of crazy that even out in the countryside, like really, like I wouldn't say really rural, but it is rural. There's nothing here, apart from the town itself. But, the house prices have quadrupled. And unfortunately, the people who bought houses, you know, that they thought they could afford during the COVID era, they can no longer afford them because the rates have gone up so much, and they've had to pass that on to the tenants or eat the loss. And if you've already got your own home loan and then a rental home loan on top of it, people can't do that. And unfortunately, that's why everything's blowing up. Yeah, see, I wanted to put that in the middle. See, I don't know if I want it there, you know, or not. We'll put those in there. So I'm thinking it's gonna be garden-like. I'm gonna have all the little, like, the placeable potted plants. I'm gonna have them on plinths on either side of these things. And they're just gonna progressively get taller. If you could make the marble columns whatever size you wanted, that's what I'd probably do. But I can't, so I'm just gonna dirt print and travel over there now. And put some tile on there and then place it on top.
Yeah.
250, that should give me a decent amount. Nice. Not like crazy, but it means that it's topped up my money in the chest. Alrighty guys, we'll have to leave it there for today's episode. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know I ramble on a lot, but I figure sometimes you like hearing that. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, join my membership, hype the video. I'll see you next time.